I want to share a little bit about expanded clay pebbles, also called Hydroton, also called LECA, which is an acronym for Light Expanded Clay Aggregate. I'm going to be adding some to our bog here to fill in some of the spots that have standing water. Expanded clay pebbles have a relatively high biological surface area, meaning that there's a lot of pore space, a lot of nooks and crannies that provide habitat for microorganisms, which are again the backbone of a healthy aquatic ecology, and they provide a bunch of functions from nitrification to making minerals bioavailable through their metabolic processes. So because Hydroton is so porous and it has so much space between all of the different units, it provides really good drainage, and it does a really good job of keeping oxygen circulating in the bog and oxygen circulating around the roots of the plants. When I'm adding new plants or digging around in there, I often see worms just moving throughout the medium in the same way that they move throughout the soil, which indicates to me that there's plenty of oxygen in this water. And maybe talking about some not so great things about using expanded clay pebbles. To my knowledge, the clay used to make LECA is strip mined, like many of the other clays that are used for industrial purposes, and strip mining is obviously extractive and resource intensive. In my case, I found about maybe 2 cubic feet of the expanded clay pebbles at the Rebuilding Center here in Portland, which is a great resource. And so, obtaining materials that are already in circulation is in my opinion, an optimal and wise way to go about doing things. I don't know if I'd necessarily buy this otherwise. And oh yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to point out about this is that before you use it, before it goes into your system, I like to rinse it off because it is very dusty, and some of the dust from the pebbles can get into the mechanics of various components of your system and potentially cause problems. So this, I rinsed it a long time ago when I first added a bunch of it to the bog, so this has already been pre-rinsed, although it probably will still be dusty, but that's okay, it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and add this in, and we'll probably have to end the video because I'll need 2 hands. Alright, that's it for expanded clay pebbles.